Hey, my name is Jay Fast. I have the privilege of serving as the International Ministries Coordinator for Sonlife, and I'm here with today's disciple-making moment. One thing I want to challenge you with is as we think about our disciples, the people that we're investing our lives in, as we think about training people and equipping people for ministry, we want to constantly have two things in mind with them. The two things that I like to think about are the be and the do. I think Jesus always had these two pieces in mind as he was equipping his disciples, as he was training people for ministry, as he was training people to be fishers of people out in the harvest field, doing the harvest work. He was thinking about the being and the doing. The being piece is the character side. It's the motivation. It's the heart. It's who am I? It's my identity. Who am I as a child of God? Who am I as a son or a daughter of the King of Kings? It's the being, it's who I am. It's my character, what's going on in my mind and my motives and my will. But if we only focus on that, we miss out on one really important aspect of walking as Jesus walked, and that's the doing. The doing is the walking part. It's the living as Jesus lived. It's the 1 John 2:6 piece of if anyone claims to be in Christ, abide in him, he must walk as Jesus walked. And so we have to balance these two pieces, the being and the doing. The being is the heart, the motive, the character. The doing is the priorities. How am I actually living my life? Am I walking the way that Jesus walked? Am I investing my life in others? Am I working in the harvest field? And what does that look like? And so I always have to keep these two things in perspective as I'm thinking about the people I'm investing in. And I want to challenge you today with a simple little tool that might help you the way it helps me keep these things in mind. I always carry in my pocket a coin. I always carry a silver dollar everywhere I go. Just the other day I went through the airport and I had to take the silver dollar out and put it in the little coin collector thing or whatever so it didn't set off the metal detector. Because I always have this with me, and it reminds me that there's always two sides to a coin, right? And that's this idea in Jesus' ministry that he always had the be side of the coin, but he also always had the do side. And as he invested in his disciples, invested in their character, he was also thinking about what are they gonna do? As he was investing in their hearts and calling them to be with him, like Mark chapter 3 says, he called those that he wanted and he brought them close so that they could be with him, but also so that they could be sent out. That he always had in mind the being and the doing. What about you? What does it look like in your ministry to have in mind both the being and the doing? That's the question for today.